am ready. Sorry. I thought I was going to be a bit slicker than that. Good evening, and welcome to part 2 of World of Synths. It's not a Wednesday, is it? What's going on? Why am I doing this? Cheers. Good evening, and welcome to World of Synths. Usually on a Wednesday. Today, it's Saturday. Friday. Come on, get your days right. And welcome. Anyway, if you've just joined us for the first time, we usually start the show with a little bit of that. Although today it was a lot less of that. But there we go. Because it's an impromptu stream. I figured with... I'm not going to be around on Wednesday for the regular slot. So I figured... and I'm away from Wales this weekend. So going tomorrow. Slightly shifted our weekend across. So tonight seemed to be a fair time to do part 2. Plus, I'm really excited to fill this beautiful rack. But before we go further into the field of this stream, let's say hello to the people in the chat. So, who've we got today? Let's go. I can't see anything. Hey, Donald Duck. Thank you very much. Well, I've dressed a little bit casually this evening because, if you wear a shirt and tie, the tie gets caught up with the cables. So I've gone smart casual. Thank you for that. Tanith, hello. Tone Smith, what up? Hey, Flash your rack. Hey, Droigon, hello. Hey, Robin, how you doing? Yeah, you spotted. Well done. My Logify. Andy Synchrotron, are you going to stay awake? You're going to be up early tomorrow for your stream, right? We'll do that. Hey, the Wookiee. Tanith, I've already said hello to you. And Marky, welcome. So, Homegrown, hello. Welcome to the stream. Oh, welcome to the Thunderdome. Is that the one? Anyway, we'll talk about that in a minute. We'll talk about that in a minute. Keith Watford, Doommonger. And I think I might have got to the end of the queue. Yes, so welcome. Welcome to this rather bizarre Friday evening. And I don't think we're going to go for the full hour and a half as usual because I've packed, but I've got to get an early night and get a lot of stuff done before we leave tomorrow early afternoon. But, like I said, it seemed the perfect time to do this. And it's the old adage, isn't it? I'll start it, so I'll finish. But I didn't really, think, because of course I'm not just filling the rack, am I? I'm explaining the thought process, the workflow, and we got halfway there, and that took the entire stream, and I was like, well, that's just one row, and look how full it is. Now I will say to you that I've had a sneaky addition whilst you weren't looking. I put my Axis Modular Malt and Mix, not to be confused with the Molten Mix, which is something you do with lava. But it's a great thing to put in your top row. It's a good utility that you can throw and right next to Pam's. You can send out, get one in, send out 3. So it just seemed like the real solid utility to put in the top row, and I had just for you ready for it. And of course, we're still living with one. Why is that not? Just living with one screw per rack, apart from the key step patch point, because I haven't got enough cables. But for those of you who've noticed, we have got the key step underneath, although not enough room to use it. Anyway, let's continue. So before we get involved in this, a couple of housekeeping things. So please like the stream. If you're new to the channel and you like what you see, remember to subscribe. Ding the notification bell. That means that when I do random streams like this, you know it's happening. I haven't even done this on... I haven't even managed to do a little social media thing, which for this kind of an impromptu stream I would normally do. I guess because I was still making sure everything was set up and ready, and I clearly wasn't when we started, and it just wasn't plugged in. No, Andy, I didn't think you'd be able to stop for long. But hey, Howard, Arthur Fortin, welcome. But yes, let's just crack on with it. I think really, yeah. So housekeeping. So yeah, don't forget to like the stream, subscribe if you don't already do so. Please consider dinging that notification bell, and smash the like button. Smash it for Mash Get or mash the button. Yeah, it's better, isn't it? Mash it, because that's a bit more smash. Yeah. I'd love one of those toys. That's what's missing, isn't it? A smash robot. People who are young enough won't remember that. Anyway, you know, that's what it was. Like horrendously horrible, ultra-processed food from our childhood, which may have seen a potato once, but was, I'm pretty sure, 100% starch. Dried starch, which you added hot water to, or if you were posh, milk. Warmed, of course. Anyway, I digress. So we have two moderators in the chat tonight. Shroomy, who really should be going to bed because she's got drama tomorrow. Drama. Not to be confused with Drama, the 1980 album by Yes, sung by the veritable man himself, Trevor Horn, which brings us to the Hanky Goes to Hollywood thing that was just on Pro Synth Network. See that? Loads of little connections there. Or, you know, Brian from Frankie Goes to Hollywood with his Washburn guitar. I was paying attention. It's good to say, I know, yeah, cheeky gat. Cheeky GetJervis. I'd love to have heard that, but it didn't happen. You know, maybe we set that up. Yeah, so two in the chat. So you know the drill. You may know the drill. You may not know the drill. I can see that the Wookiee is already knowing the drill. Not one. If you need to get my attention, not one, not two, not even three, but 4Q before your question, alright? Or the back channel. We'll certainly do it. There's no cats in the studio tonight. So if Shroomy, if you're hearing this, hey John, welcome in. Alkamana Mantra, welcome. If you can provide the stream with its veritable fuzzy creatures, we'll all be happy. So, do you have rules about questions? No, but we went mad. And we had like we had A's and Q's and statements on Friday. I don't even know what that means. I don't even know. We were off on a rocket to Mars on Wednesday. So not really rules about questions. Well, I mean, is any staff training moment? Is any question a bad question? Probably. But if you're asking yourself, is that a bad question? Then you probably think it probably is a bad question. But it might not be a bad question. Only your conscience will guide you. Ask a friend. Phone a friend. Can I ask this question? He's on live now. Could be anything. And if you're watching this afterwards, thank you. And also, the same rules apply to you. No QQQs, but you can put a QQQ as we have seen in previous comments of people who have joined afterwards and asked the questions, and they will be answered. But yeah, comment below. Let us know what you think. Oi, you idiot! Get that polo shirt off. It's not. It's actually a roll neck. Just saying. You know, there are differences. Turtleneck is not foldable. It's just a little sticky out one. Roll neck, polar neck. I mean, I don't know what is a polar neck. Isn't that a polar neck? It's not a polo neck. That's for damn sure. Who says they're polo necks? No, polar for the North Pole, the South Pole. You know, those places beyond the ice wall. So there we go. Have we got any sensible questions yet? That was a sensible. Not that wasn't a sensible question. Sorry, I didn't mean that. Words are just falling out of my mouth this evening. So we are going to do this. We're 11 minutes in. So a little jam again. I just want to share with you the joy that this is giving me. I mean, you've seen me, you know, with stuff here. You've seen me even play that, but I've got dark corners. That's the next one that needs addressing. You know, there's a lot of gear in here. Is that a door? Is that someone knocking? Is there anybody there? Is there anybody there?
Ding dong, carry on.
There isn't. It's just me hearing things. Temperabotto. I hope you promise not to put stickers on that beautiful. Oh, perish the thought. It's a piece of furniture. Let me just look how beautiful that is. I'm looking forward to feeling it, you know, wear a little bit, and in the best possible way. I mean that, not in a kind of shabby chic. I'm not going to paint it with like. No, I'm not. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to get the old chalk paint out, but it is going to sort of age beautifully with the finish and stuff. So it's going to be. You know, I'm looking forward to it. No, it's wood. It's furniture. It stays exactly like that. The only thing that's going to change is the modules inside. I am already thinking, I want a little Buchla session here, a little Buchla station. I want some West Coast. I want some West Coast goodness on the west side, and some East Coast on the east side. Oh my God. We'll talk about that later. We will, but right now I don't have any West Coast. So. But yes, it will not be, there's going to be, synchrotron. Polo neck is a thing. Is that for playing polo? Here's a cat. Here's a cat. It's a Tom. Thomas is in the house. Come on, don't. Oh, you're vibing me out. I tell you what, I think it's the dried food debacle. They're just really fussy about the dried food. Right, okay, can we get you into... Yeah, excuse me. Don't know what he's doing. Get on your podium. Go on, people want to see. Here it goes, live. Oh, look at that. Effortless. Oh, he's coming. There's nothing for you here. Don't stand on the keyboard. Oh, here. He's a cat. You know, you see those things where the sort of the floor is covered with marker pens, and then you go through and there's a cat and it's just tiptoeing between, and nothing falls over, and then you get a dog and everything goes everywhere. Well, I think Jackson's actually a dog because he just knocks over and stands on everything. I came in here earlier, actually, and I must have left the door open. I had Tom asleep on his little podium, and I had Jackson sat on... Oh, it's a rare occurrence. Hashtag Team Tom. We don't get that often, do we? Oh, it's a Friday night thing. Go on then. I know what you're after, but I need to be... Tom. There you go. No. Tom. Precision landing. Yes, absolutely. Tom for Prime Minister, indeed. Davey, did you finish your X Series plug-in content after SSL did scream you? Oh, oi! I know what you're after. Can I share with you a little bit of cat naughtiness? Let's do this. So I came in the studio and he was on the floor and he was like worrying away at something. Okay? We all know what that is, right? But look, do we know what that is? It's called a Tom Easy Access. All right, I'm going to put you over here. There you go. But it's quite... Is the microphone quite hot or is it just my headphones? Okay, right. So, hey, James Dyson. Welcome. Tom is sing relax. Yeah. Anyway, so. I got lost in the train of thought. I'm going to have a mouthful of my Coca-Cola. It's supermarket cola, which I have to say has come on an awfully far way. I mean, I think it's as good. It used to be dreadful, but actually part of me kind of misses that dreadfulness, but it's quite good. Tesco's, because we went... Yes, he is. Right, okay, so let's focus back on... Hey, Temperbotto, will you have enough room to put all the... Stop it. Go and sit in your box. So we're missing... And he will. He just will. I don't know, Jackson's in the house, I think. I think Shroomy sort of encouraged him in. It's got a little ProSynth network sticker on the back. Oh, it's coming off, though. I haven't actually properly stuck it on, because obviously there's stuff. That's quite cool. Yeah. Right. That was a good stream, actually. I did enjoy that. Aldi Diet Cola. It's so cheap. Like LIEK dollars. Oh, like $2.30. Yeah, a 12-pack. places like Target charge $8 for a Diet Coke. 12 bucks. Yeah. That's a lot, isn't it? So I buy a 2 litre, what's that in ounces? Fluid ounces, of course. Huge. 12, 24. I don't know. Anybody know? What's 2 litres in fluid ounces? Anyway, I buy that for about 49p. So it's like, it's dirt cheap. But obviously, I don't buy it very often because it's pretty bad. And on the sort of side of trying to stay away from, you know, ultra processed food, that is probably right up there as the worst. But it is good. So, you know, as long as you know, it's education, right? We know what we're doing to our bodies. We know that we are feeding ourselves that which is not food nor drink neither. So let us dive in, because we've had nearly 20 minutes of waffle. Any further questions? 2 litres is 70 fluid ounces. So, Katie, there you go. 70 fluid ounces for 49 cents. Actually, probably about 79 cents. That's pretty good, isn't it? You lost 12 pounds when I switched from regular soda to diet some years back. Really packs the weight on. Yeah, well, the thing is as well, it's not... If you haven't already read or listened to the audiobook of, and I would recommend the audiobook because I like to listen while I'm traveling and educate myself that way, but it's ultra processed people. Everybody needs to listen to that. It's phenomenal. Changed my life because they deliberately make these things to make you want more, and it tricks your body into, you know, it's got a nice mouthfeel. It just, you know, there's lots of different things going on chemically to trigger your brain and that kind of stuff, as well as the fact that it makes you want more. It makes you want, so you just keep, you know, so there we go. Anyway, apart from diet drinks cause sugar spikes, diet drinks don't cause sugar spikes because they're just full of nasty, fake non-sugar. Yeah, obviously diabetic, so I was always told to drink diet for that reason, but I just don't think the nourishment in there is good enough for any of us, so we shouldn't drink it. So don't drink Coke, only on rare occasions, special occasion. So Temperoboto asks, will I have enough room to pull out the key step once you move in to the shelf? Looks tight. Well, do you know what I'm going to do? The camera is set up to show you the empty space as I'm filling it. So I will probably move this here so the keyboard would come that way. So as you can see, you'll see the keyboard here. That's at an angle. That's just for you guys. Hey Roz, how you doing? Welcome aboard. So, hey Townsmith, I once soda edged like 15 years. So no, yeah, I know. Yeah. Well, that's why I bake. Because I don't want anything that's come out of a packet. Anyway, so, symptoms of reality. Yay! It's Marilyn. I've nicked your slot. For the moment, it's a rare occasion. It's a one-off. Because I can't do Wednesday. And I'm not sure whether Sundays jamming in gym jams is going to be effective because I'll be in a remote location. Here comes the fat one. Meow. 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 Did you hear Marilyn was in the chat? Is that what you've done? Meow. Meow. Just go and sit on your pod. Go on. Just so you know, here comes Jackson. Yeah, they just know, don't they? They do know he's going to come up on here. He's going to be in the way. Oh, I see. So the Wookiee. So you were told by your diabetic nurse that they can cause false spikes, which result in insulin spikes. Now, that then relates directly to what I was saying about ultra-processed foods, telling your brain you're getting something you're not. I didn't quite put it in that language, but that's, you know, it's not giving them the nourishment that it's the sugar dose that it's expected. So yeah, that might be right. We'll find out. Because I'm pumping it in. I don't even know what my sugar is right now. Should we do a little bit of diabetic check? Okay, so scores on the doors. Jason Jervis, what is your 7.3? I have been quite low, and it's been ridiculous today. I've been up and down like a bride's nightie, but mostly down. I don't know what that was. I was really high yesterday for no good reason. No good reason. Well, no, stress. Stress causes blood sugar to go high. Stressed yesterday. Not stressed today. Lower. Anyway, let us... Oh, no, wrong camera. Let us now. Oh, don't put Jervis in the corner. Yes, please do. Okay. So stress, it'll do it. It will. Stress is not good for you. And I basically came in here today and did some calming stuff after work. So, and I had quite a nice. I worked from home today. I had quite a nice day in work. Actually, I must say that kind of helped. Being at home. So, okay. So let's recap quickly. This is yes. You think you're gonna get on? Can you see him? Can you see him hiding? The little switchy dog tail. You can't come round. He's confused. Right. So this is kind of now my drum portion. I kind of think I do things in quarters, although this is going to be a little bit more like hexes rather. So we're going to have sixes now because I've got the space. So here is purely my drum rack. So you've got the quad drum, you've got 2 individual drum voices, and you've got a mixer for both. So 2 individual drums, 4 mixers, and yeah, so left, right of the quad drum, 1, 2 of that. Now this is upside down. You might not be able to tell from that, but this is upside down because I want access to the switches, and it's rocking on the table because I'm not on the edge. I'm on the edge. I'm on the edge. Oh, that's going to bloody break things into it. Middle is pretty much, that's going to be the patch stuff from the key step, and that's going to be accessible on the front rather than having to go on the back. So that's really super good, but I don't have enough cables yet. As you can see, I would need to patch up, yeah, there's 3 tracks and drums. So you can either have drums or, oh, is that right? There's 4 tracks and one of them's drums. So, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4, but you've got the option of all 4. So, I mean, the great thing is that it's all there. So that's going to be like 3, 6, 8. Do the maths. 3, 6, 8. Palms Pro, which is my clock, so that'll go straight out to there. That'll then pulse out 8 outputs, which I can then use divides. I've got the Rosa, which is a scanner, so I can get that to be modulated by any source I want to either use as a mixer to spin things around, or I can use it to sum CVs and all that kind of stuff. It's superb. Mix and mult, which will then take any of the clocks and I can multiply those. I can also mix clocks together to one output. So you can do a lot of things with these. So straight away, you've got 3 seemingly, you know, to those that might not know, very functionary sort of functionary. That's a good word, isn't it? I don't think it exists. I think I just invented the word. Very functionary modules. And then we've got the MP3 player, which could ideally go underneath there if I find another modular. Then we've got 3 effects units and the mixer. So mixing, utilities, drums, top row action. It's pretty cool. And yeah, that I think I'm coming around to that being on that side. I've always had it over there and I've always had the drums down there. So it's you know, as long as the work flows, the workflow works. So this is where the music happens. So let us look at what we've got. We've got oscillator number 1, Platts, which I'm going to leave the filter, and we talked about filtered and unfiltered. Now I'm going to have to take this off again, which is why they're on 1, and I'm going to spin the bus board from the top around so that I've got the filtered over here and the unfiltered that side, I think. But then, well, maybe not, because actually, maybe I need to do that. Anyway, let's put this in. Let's go. How are we going to do this? If we put, let's not plug it in. So that's oscillator. So if we're going to go 3 zones, and I kind of fancy this as my little West Coast corner property. I haven't got anything to fill that, but I do have a couple of, let's see, Clouds has been out of the mix for ages. And let's do this. Let's go. Do we like that? Oh, you are kidding. Unfortunately, that's a really deep module, isn't it? I think I've got to make sure that the shallow ones, the Shalimar, go. That is unfortunate. Damn you, dope fur. That's okay. We will live without that. I can't live if living is without you. Who is this Hugh? So we're going to leave it there. I think Platt's clouds flow. So we've got modulation. I want to almost see the mixers over there. It's going to be quite a long way around, isn't it? That's quite a stretch. I don't even think I've got a cable long enough for that little journey. Oh yeah, just one. Oh, Jackson, no! Get down, you beast! But that is, I think, the longest. I think it's the longest cable. No, don't you come closer. He's like, I just want to cuddle, Daddy. Oh, that's okay. That's good. I need a bundle of cables. Can I just do a quick pimp? If you're in need of cables for your modular, go no further than synthcable.co.uk. Steve, can we have the link in the chat, please? They've currently got a 40% bargainers, 40% hit on. So go and fill your baskets. It's payday weekend for me. Is that for you as well? Pin. He's trying. Look, he's like, I can just jump on there. No, you can't. Do a little Trump thing. Sorry. Just completely random tonight. It's because it's Friday. You don't normally see this because it's like the end of the week. You normally see the middle of the week, and it's where I'm like kind of like just midpoints. Get your... Talking about healthy snacks, let me just share with you my homemade... this is a digestive biscuit, but I made it extra chunky. And to be honest, it's a bit more like a sort of hobnob. There's a lot of oats in there. And yes, that is a piece of cheese on top of it. It is a piece of Shropshire Blue, which is delicious. And I've got a flapjack there. So, flapjack, do it away. I thought it was safe. I thought that was a safe spot from cats. Sorry, you can't see what I'm doing because I've got a little box here which is normally has my bits and bobs of modular in there, so that's out ready to plunge at any point. So let us continue. So I think that's quite a nice little. That looks nice, doesn't it? Looks pretty. So you got. I'll explain the logic of putting that there. I want that more accessible for other duties, not just the immutable instruments corner, mutable corner. It's like an avenue of joy. This needs marbles, right? Wouldn't that be? Wouldn't that be a thing of beauty? Marbles. Do I buy the barbles? Is it 60 quid or something ridiculous? I just don't know. What is going on with the world, you know? Right, let's start plugging stuff in. Right, so clouds is going to go there because I just think the clouds needs to be, over there. Over there. Is that? Have I got enough? Yes, it's the cable. Beautiful. The Vince cable. There we go. Okay, so, and by the way, it's just as I've lost my marbles, Keith, I have. Please feel free at any point to butt in with your cues, use cues to get my attention. If you think, it doesn't have to be a question, it could be a statement or it could be an answer, to let me know I'm doing something wrong or you think there's a better way of doing something. All right? So do feel free to say, hang on, don't put plats next to clouds, put the envelope first. What envelope, I hear you cry? Well, there we go. I'm not going to fix these because, this is a movable feast. This is I love this. Look at that. Is it 4 or 6? It's 6. Is it 4? Hang on. Yeah, it's 4 HP envelope, which is loopable. So it's a really cracking. Oh, do you know what would be good as well? But it's in the portable rack. We won't go talk about the black and blue. Doug. Oh, I love that. But yeah, this is also worthy of note. It's as cheap as a Behringer, but it's unique. It's not, because it doesn't copy anything. Saying it. They copy. That's what they do. They're a copy house, right? Not to be confused with the coffee house. Don't go to Uli for a coffee. He won't give you one. Synth Samurai in the chat by any chance. He's going to be, GetJervis, shut up. It's like, okay, I'm doing it. I'm shutting up. So, Marilyn, please leave my links alone. He just wants to show off for his Marilyn. Okay. Do you know what I'm going to do? Once I've got this finished, and I'll just put one more, I'll put the flow in. Remember to use your flow after your envelope. Envelope with flow. Available this Tuesday. Okay, right. So, and again, as we learned Wednesday, that filling your top rack and putting things in, it was like, oh, I need to get, and it was just like it was a mess. So I've had to pull out loads of before. Again, that's another thing I was doing. So, we've got an envelope. We've got flow, which is, for all intents and purposes, it's derived from an LFO, but it does so much more. So we've got these modulation sources, which can, again, I'm trying to put, there's a logic here. The modulation in the middle, so they can go further places and just go around about the houses. Because, of course, you've got multiple outputs on these as well, and that's got an inverted output as well as an output. I mean, it's just, I love this. Because it's small. You can get a lot in there. They do a 4-channel version. Can we have Rides in the Storm, Steve? I haven't prepared anything, but could you find Rides in the Storm's Feg and Queg? I must give it a bit of a pimp there, because they're cracking value for money as well. And we like value for money. We want to support people doing a good thing. So I would typically put some sort of, maybe I could swap. Maybe the Crow will be. So I do love the diode filter though. The diode filter, as we discussed on Wednesday. Can anybody remember what synthesizer uses a diode filter? What's the? Oh, Jackson remembers. Hang on. Did you just? You did just hit the hi-hat. All right, look. How about that for a close-up cam? So, Marilyn, this is another. We've now got Uber close-up cam. We've got. What are you doing, you lunatic? Stop it! Right, you wanted to be here. He doesn't. He's a little bit autistic. He doesn't like too much physical attention. He does not like being close to someone. So I've got to respect that as well. But I do want to look at his little arms, like. How big are you? Can you stand up like a bear? What did we see earlier? Oh, go to his place. We actually saw him climbing up on a bucket full of water, and I think there must be rocks in it, because he was able to sort of his back legs were on the outside and his front paws were on the front, and he was literally his head in. He's a dog. That's why you like him, Marilyn. He's not a cat. Oh, he's stuck. Hey! Do you see what I mean? That's dog behaviour. I said this before. Kent will understand this. This is completely dog behaviour. How you doing, Kent? Good to see you. QQQ, put all the modules under one panel with the keyword and call it a synth and stop messing with bleeding modules. This message is endorsed by Robbie. It definitely is. Oh, guys, seriously, honestly. Look, we don't do Friday nights, and if you're going to behave like this, we're not going to be able to do it again. You can see Flow, Rich. I've just put Flow in. Flow is in my mutable corner. But I think it's tempting, isn't it? Because they're so flipping cheap. It's tempting to get some Behringer clones. But I think I'd like to, because they're quite big. I'd like to try and keep this as minimal as possible. And I'm going to run out of space really quickly, especially if we go to West Coast Alley? What are we calling the left-hand side of... No, don't. You grim cheese. Cheesy cat. Oh. Right, let me just switch the camera. What camera is that then? And you can see what this is. I mean, you can't see this on the main camera but look, this is where I am. He's put myself directly between me and the conversation is there. And look, if I try and do anything, he just puts his head on me. You're a beast. Where's treats? All right, Come on. Right, answer the postcard. What synthesizer uses diode filters? If you were here Wednesday, you know. So let the others guess. What synthesizer is famous for using diode filters? No. You were here Wednesday. You know the answer. Don't tell anyone. Yes, Biscuit was absolutely telling me, but I want to see if anyone else is paying attention. Okay, let's get that ready. Okay, Tom. Right, Tom's gonna. Did you? I don't. Oh, I'm not even joking. This is Jackson. He's knocked over my knurlies. That is I mean, Tom wouldn't have done that, would he? Right. Oh no, where's the lid? Okay, we got some. So, VCA between plats and clouds. Yes, if I had one. I don't have one. It's funny that, isn't it? And that's another thing I've been looking at is low pass gates, VCAs in the style of Buchla, the Volvo. It can only go wrong. What do I mean? Voltron. Savior of the galaxy. No, it's not Voltron. What is it? Vectron? No. Again, why does everything I say sound like a dodgy science fiction character from, I don't know. Oh, here we go. Let's get on with it. Okay. You can have enough VCAs. Can I shock you? When I brought up the subject of VCAs in close company with Ben Divkid and Alex Mylar Melodies, Alex said he doesn't use them. There you go. I can't hear myself. I just unplugged the headphones. Not that that's a problem because you can hear me. Right. AMS diode 01. 2 now. Okay. Yeah, need VCAs. With the plats, you can trigger it directly. So what I tend to do is it's got a trigger input and the 1 volt per octave. So I use those. So I don't necessarily need a VCA for this particular module. I will, of course, I can use the FEG to trigger, so I can actually use it in a traditional way. So it's almost in a way got one in there. So don't worry too much about that. Unfortunately, the tip-top Buchla stuff is around 16 HP each, very large. Yes, Temperbotto, but you know what? I can't help looking at it. And I've been looking at the cheaper, the 258T, thinking that would be a great module for the portable, the Axis portable modular that I've got, just to get something a bit different in there. And then I started looking at function generators, because I love a function. Who doesn't love a function generator? But yeah, you're right. I mean, that would take up probably, well, certainly the big module. But do you know what I mean? There's so much space here, it would almost be a shame to give it up for something like the Buchla. You'd almost have to have, another, the expansion on top with the Buchla in. But let's not talk about that right now. Let's just fill this. Right. Have I missed any? Temperbotto, body blue, raised arm, shoulders, clouds, be near the output. Yeah, well, that is the... See... In my mind and in my car, I can't rewind. I've gone too far. That is the end of one portion of my thirds. You see? So I can't. I could put it there, but then it would ruin mutable corner. No, it isn't. Okay, so that's my logic for there. But thank you. That would be a good idea. If you see, initially I wanted to put the output there. What was the problem why it couldn't go there? Did I want to use the filtered output? That's why. So maybe anything could happen. But then, equally, the next synth voice will need to be close. Everything needs to be close to everything, right? So what have we missed? So that's it. Kent Spong saying that I should just call it a synth. Can I see flow? Yes. You have an LPG? I do. It's a little one, and I like that with the. I've got three cases now. Now that case is going to remain empty. I'm pointing over my shoulder because it's just down there. That case is going to remain empty with the mixer that's in there because it's got 1/4-inch jacks on it, and that's going to be my slightly larger EMOM when I do one, going out and playing live, mid-size modular. Whereas the small one I think will actually be the one I take, to be honest. So the LPG is going to stay in that case. I want something active as well. That's passive. So I'm going to play with that idea. I think that's what I'm going to do. But thank you, Rich, anyway, because you gifted that. And I am very appreciative of that. I think the layout will change. What say you? Yeah, totally. Because I'm already reaching out from Bristronica to the contacts and saying, like, send me stuff. Now, I haven't hit any modular people yet, but I've already looking at, Pittsburgh Modular do the BAT, which is a Vactral LPG, which is what I was talking about. That's what I want. I want that Vactral LPG. So they do one of the. I think is it one, or am I now getting a mix? I think that's a single channel. I want one of those, and they do a really. I can't see the blade. There's blade's the thing on it. There's a complex oscillator as well. So I think those two modules might be. Very definitely voiced. That might be in West Coast corner. Mutable corner, West Coast corner, and convention and East Coast central. What should that be? Should I not? Or should I just do that? And then it's East Coast. Oh. It's silly, isn't it? We're talking about where we're going to put these, but that would... All right. Now then, Tempera Botto, are you happier with that being close to the output? I think mutable in the middle. Mute in the middle? Mutable instruments in the middle? I don't know. Right. Can you say he can send you another LPG? They're always handy, but I think I want to try the Vectral. Thank you. Right. Actually, Rich has got a code for his Etsy shop. Steve, should we replace the code with Rich's? Obviously, I've already got plenty of his stuff in the rack. The LK Delay Mark II is fabulous with that bloody button, and you got a latch now. Flow and Ebb. Ebb is permanently attached to my portable. So yeah, there's go and avail yourself. It's payday weekend. Maybe, hopefully, it is for you. So there you go. In the link. If you're watching this after, what's he talking about? You can't see the chat that's going on. I'm not talking to myself. Although I've got cats in here. I could very well be talking to myself. You wouldn't know. Underneath the screen, you might see a little box, whether it's computer or a handheld device, saying live chat or comments. Live chat's next to it. Go and click on that, and you'll see what's going on. That's where the fun happens. And if you're happy enough to join us live, you could be a lurking gherkin. And you could be sat on your sofa, kind of like watching on some great big TV. Ah! I did that. Awkward. But yeah, join us. And if you just joined us, it's Recon Con. Yes, remember to ding a dong. Click that button. Right. So are we mutable middle? Are we thinking that's a good vibe? I kind of think that's nice. But we'll have to build it from the right to the left, to the right, up and down, so right. Do I want to filter the right? Filtered, unfiltered. Who's a modular person? What's that doing in there? Literally, it's not plugged into anything. Oh, interesting. So I'm going to put that in there. Filtered or unfiltered for Platts? What are we thinking? Lurking and licking. Good eye, Tom. Good man. Hey, Cressy. What up? So, are we saying it doesn't matter? Or are we saying, yeah, do it. There was a reason why I wanted to put analog filtered. Because, I'm going to mess it up. Do you know what we're going to do? Really going to mess it up. Oh, and I've got some. At the end of the show, I'll show you that. I'll show you mine. You can show me yours. An obscure body in the ASCII system, Your Majesty. The inhabitants returned to the planet Earth.
How peaceful it looks. Later, I want to play with it a while, before annihilation.
God, what a voice. Sweden, you know? What a legend he was. Right, okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to make the analog side. So we're going to have the chromatics. So, hysteria when you're near. Tom's not happy about that. Lucy's like, what are you doing, Dad? Seriously, give it up. Yeah, baby. I get hysteria when you're near. I'm going to have to put a little.
Well, don't just stand there, man. Get it out. Get it out.
I've got little fingers, Tom. It's your fault. A bit cross. I've been using a screwdriver. And if you're using a screwdriver for any synthesizers, use a Vera. Vera, fantastic screwdrivers. Best man can get, or lady. Right, so we've got the oscillator. We've got a mixer filter. We're going to put in there after that. What do we want to go? Ah, that's what it's from. Right, okay, so envelope. It's an envelope. I hope you're not offended by my northern accent. I am mostly northern. My father was born in Lancashire and raised in Yorkshire. He's confused. Just saying. We got anyone in from Yorkshire? Or as the Americans would say, Yorkshire. Oh, good Lord, I've just done something. I've literally lost it. Did I kill the stream? No. I just closed. Oh, no, I've lost everything. Oh, dear. Where did it all go? Oh, no. You will have to... You know, where did you go to, Cotton Eye Joe? No, it's there. But where... Green grass of home is the YouTube. No one would have believed in the last years of the 19th century. Minds immeasurably superior to our own. Did some shopping at Asda. Oh, Synth Samurai's on. Damn it. He's spotted the. Oh, is that all right? Am I live or have I killed it? No, I'm live. I've just lost the ability to do anything. Sorry, guys. Thank you for your patience. Thanks for staying. If you're watching this afterward, what just happened was I did what the cats would usually do, which is to hit a key on the portable keyboard of the mouse and minimise all my windows. So I lost the stream chat, so I had no idea whether it was still recording, because it could, of course, have pressed the button that says end stream. Anyway, it's definitely there, and I can see that. Okay, but we've got the wrong cameras. Well, that's not a thing to do. So the reason to do it this way is that these are analog modules, and they are more fussy about power. So I know that much. So we are putting in the oscillator, the filter mixer, and the ataxia, which is dual envelope. But it also it is a function generator. It's a bit convoluted because you've got buttons to go for part 1 and part 2, but I kind of think I've known it long enough. Right. Doesn't that look nice? Doesn't it look nice? But we are going to have space, the final frontier. These are the voyages. I'm going to put Platts next because I think... Is there anything else I want to put? Is there anything else? Maybe I should put clouds next. Let's just do it in reverse order. Let's go, actually go from the middle out. So we'll go, yeah, we'll have the oscillator in the middle. We'll have clouds to the left of me. Clouds to the left of me. Plats to the right. Here I am stuck in the middle with you. So, I think... Oh, where is the... Oh, I took it out. Shroomy, you still awake? Can you bring me... No, don't worry about it. Yeah, I do want it. Yeah. Okay. So, what we will do, though, because I know we've been on for nearly an hour now, I hope Shroomy's asleep in bed. Did you connect power to the pink module? Oh, you know I didn't. You know I didn't. This is what I'm talking about. You guys, literally, you're my wingman and women, children and furry creatures. My wing people. Is that another Flash Gordon reference? How many Flash Gordon references can we get into a GetJervis stream? Probably lots. I do love that film. And initially it was because of the Queen soundtrack. I was a big Queen fan when I was a teenager. But I'm also a science fiction lover, although maybe not so much anymore. So I don't know what's going on with science fiction. But it's not what it used to be. And I think the campiness of that film is particularly good. Forget it, Ming. Dale's with me. I got another one in. And it's the... Don't you think about it. That's his tail. Just wanting you to know that. What are you doing here? Is this a job interview? What qualifications do you have to run the channel? Yeah? What are you bringing to the channel right now? Yeah? What vibes are you bringing? Because I can't run the channel with you there. You hear this? He's purring like a beast. The beast he is. Just so you can see actually what I'm doing. You might get the wrong impression. Look at this. I'm giving him a hard time, but in a loving way. You're adorable, but you're in my space. Is Tom taking your... No, he hasn't taken you. Where's Tom? Oh, he's on the table. There, you can see him in the corner. That's Tom in the corner. That's Tom in the spotlight, losing his religion. Right. No. You have been fed, the pair of you. You don't. Do you know what's happening? Is we've got a naughty cat who looks a little bit like. Have you seen The Cat Returns, the Studio Ghibli film? It's a brilliant film. But the emperor cat or the king cat, whatever he is, his envoy. He looks. It's white. He's a bit Weasley because he looks like the emperor or the king or whatever it is. Jackson for sure. You are.
I'm Jackson.
But yeah, we got a cat coming in through the back passage yesterday, and he's eating their food that they're not eating. So they're not eating it because they're not eating it, and then they're leaving it, and then they're being, violated. Nobody wants violation. Right, last one, guys. Right, okay. Right, let's just do this. That's Tom's tail. Tom doesn't get it. You don't get it. There's no. No. It's on the floor. It's on the floor. It's there. He's going to eat it all. Tom. They say cats land on their feet. He didn't land on his feet then. He's sort of like, ooh, he did that. Bless him. Right. No one would have believed this would take so long. So I think in mutable, there could be something other mutable there. In marbles would be, is that about that? 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 12. Burn. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, I think it's just I feel wrong putting that there. Let's don't cross the streams. Again, just you know. I almost want to put flow there. I don't know why. I think that would work. It doesn't really matter at this point. That is all my modules apart from the filter. So I do need a filter, which I will put the other side of flow. Unfortunately, I won't use this one. I'll swap this out. Shrimmy, are you here? If not, I tell you what. I'm going to leave it on cat cam, and I'm going to run out and get the portable kit. So, talk amongst yourselves. Oh, hello. What's this on the floor? Oh, I want to put that in as well. That's a definite. That wants to go over there. Oh, right. Are we going to go? Is Tom? Oh, where are you going to be? Pardon? It's a hick burp. Hello, my name is Walter Hickburp. So here we have, and we're going to whip out. Well, that does mean if I get crow out of here, needs a bolty thing. That's okay, I can do this. If I take crow out of here though, I ain't got enough HP, have I? I've done this, and I'm going to leave it as it is. I'm going to leave it as it is. Oh, yeah, that's a thing. That is a thing. That doesn't matter though. Right, okay, let's turn it on. Have we got things? I mean, I've got this wonderful little oscillator helper, which I need to insert next to the hysteria, because between hysteria and eudaimonia means I can get an extra, like a sub bass out of the thing. We will need this because of the cables, I'm sure. So let's keep that in the room. So it wasn't a wasted journey, but yeah, thank you for that. That's a complete side quest, one might say. Right. Hi, back in the room. Okay, so we're doing well for time. An hour and 1 minute. So, anything could happen. This is going to be the same thing, isn't it? Ooh, yeah, it is. That's cool. No cigar. What is it with these deep modules? So, shallow, deep. This has got plenty of depth for anything. So, I think maybe I kind of almost want to. Let's do this. Let's mix it up a little bit. Okay, so I'm going to take out, because you keep your chromatics together, it's going to look bloody lovely, isn't it? Right. Oh, I should have. Oh, what an idiot! How am I going to get it back in now? Oh, I just don't learn. Stupid child. Right, let's put the analog delay in here. Oh, hang on. And then that will then complete our chromatic. It is me, not the case at this point. Not folding my cables. Oh, is it though? No, it's a bit. Oh, it's slightly. It is slightly too deep. What is it? Oh, I see. It is slightly too deep. Oh my goodness. Okay, well this is always consider your case and the depth of your modules. So that we'll just leave that where it was. I mean, you know, it's great having these ideas and having them lastminute.com. Remember that? But it is quite frustrating when you just want to play. I want to play now. I want to have some playtime. Right. These might go in the. I think I've got. We'll do that another time. I'll do that without sort of putting you through the agony of me trying to do this live on camera. Blankety blank, blankety blank. Drawing a blank. Where is the blue one too deep? It looks pushed. Yeah, it is. It is absolutely. So that's maybe some feedback as well. But I mean, I guess that's something I can, because it's just the internal shelf which has the power supply. So maybe there's a conversation with Robin to suggest making it shallower. It doesn't. I mean, it's a lot of wood. It's beautiful, but it perhaps doesn't need to be, because of course the rake angle on the inside, as you can perhaps see, you've got it here. It's quite close. So if it can be moved back a bit, I think so. I think it might be a very careful afternoon with a micro tool. That's no way to talk about your mum. Hey. There we go. But yeah, that would resolve that issue, I think, for the entire chromatic. It would be good, wouldn't it be good, to have. What was that? That was. Oh, come on. Right, said Fred. It wasn't him. It's the Kinks. Yeah. So right. So eudaimonia is also ever so slightly proud, but we won't worry about that now. We are just going to make sound, and we're going to look and see if we can get a patch before the end of the night. Shroomy, good night, Shroomy. Thank you for having your headphones on. In the chat, no, bless. One of those things. We went to the shop and got soaking wet. Glad we went to the shop though, because we got loads of reductions. Got 3 loaves of bread for 50p. No, we didn't, but you know, in this day and age where food costs a lot of money, it's worth finding your local supermarket. We've got local shops, so that's actually pretty. And you know, and enjoying. Hey, Dillip, and enjoying their reductions. What treat did we get? It's mainly salad and stuff for staying at my sister's, which is really good. So salad and some peppers. We didn't get any cucumber. Right. I'm just doing this. I hope I've got this all plugged in. We're going to find out now, aren't we? I don't think that's going to fit in anywhere else other than the top. That's a ridiculously deep. I don't even think that'll fit in there. Don't you come. Can't do anything if you sit there. At least I can see the chat. So I think. No, it's not a space. The space is there for me to inhabit, to express myself in, to use. You being in there will stop that from happening. And I'm wearing a dark-coloured roll neck sweater, which means that your white fur will indeed cover it. The links, yes. Look. So I think this will fit. No, it won't. I've got about 1 centimetre. So unless I cut, I mean, I don't want to do that. I don't mind trimming a little bit, but I don't want to get involved with like. Oh no, I broke the case. That's not what I'm about. So this is top deck action. So I wonder if we just. What about? I don't know why do we put that in the top? See, they're shallow. Oh, for goodness sake! Yeah, I'm going to have to move my stuff around, I think. I think the deeper modules are going to have to go on the top. So I think next time you see this, I'll have I'm not going to do it now, but I'm going to swap those around. And we're going to do that because I don't want to be all night. But let's get some sound going. It's plugged in. Right. There is a reason why you're not on the table, dude. And as you can see, for the keen-eyed among you, should we count them? How many HP? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Is that 10? That's 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 16. 24. 32. Oh. 43, 44. I thought it was going to be 42. That would be good, wouldn't it? 42. Prototype. We'll come back to that before the end. Right. Okay. Measure twice, cut once. Exactly kissing the machine. That is a life. Don't let the smoke out. It's in the bottom of us. Looking at us with disgust, disappointment. Yeah, absolutely. So, what do you reckon? Does that? That's less wobbly, and I can still see the chat. Steve's, I missed that. Sorry. Stream's still running okay. Wookie, did you connect power to the pink module? No. If you move the power distribution board to the rear of the baseboard, then some of those tricky modules will fit. I don't know if it will. Not because there's you can't see it here. Maybe you can at the top. Hey, here we go. Right. So you can see there's not a lot of space there, and this is a really chunky. Look how beautiful that wood is. It is not. It's not, even the inside is not throwaway wood. These things. Can we have Modular Perfection's link again, please? This is a beautiful case. So well made. But the problem is, it's the angle here and this. So this would need to be, I think, you'd need to lose, in old money, 1.5 inches. In new money, 3 centimetres, maybe. Thank you. So, yeah, go and check this out, because if in the chat, link to Modular Perfection, who make this beautiful case. Here he comes again. No. Oh, he's just going to be that, isn't he? So the problem we've got is even this, you know. I mean, I guess, look, I could actually, could I? No, that'd break it, mate. You'd break it. But that's just, the problem is, it would need that much across here. Sorry, hang on, I'm not doing it very well. To get that in, which is, that's not bad. That's only about 1 centimetre or just under 1/2 inch. So I'd have to lose 1/2 inch off here to accommodate that. And there is a nice angle, but it's still, that's the only thing. So I think my feedback would be to make this less and see some tricky modules. I think dope for modules, there's no chance, because look at the difference in depth it's another centimetre, really. So you'd maybe in the future, you know, but it's not. I'm not going to do the work on this beautiful case to make that fit, which is the only module I've got that is not going to fit without sort of. And I've got space up there. Come on, you know, it's logical, isn't it? You fix the problems without destroying things, without resorting to tools, you know. You work around the problem with the solution that best fits with the least amount of work. So moving modules, it's an easy one, right? But anyway, I digress. Let's turn it on. So I forgot to turn it on. You ready? All right, can I have a drum roll, please? At some point, the Wookiee will get my jigsaw out. There it is. It's on. Right. Now then, I have, here's one I prepared earlier. We're going to take it out of the headphone because I haven't got I haven't got 2 jacks and a Jill. So I'm going to use the headphone jack. Here's a cable. That's going straight into the streamer. So that's not the same input as I would usually use. So, Steve, brace yourself. Tonesmith, is that lower brace removable that you could slide it towards the rear or swap out a slightly smaller one? This, no. It's beautifully fixed. Like I said, I mean, it's one module. It's one module, and I can stick it up there. I mean, I don't have a lot of dope for stuff. This is the only one. And if I bought, they do a Vactral dual LPG as well, which is really reasonably priced at 95 quid or even 80 quid if you get the silver one. I want the black one though, which is the vintage vibe. Then I put them up there. It's not gonna cause me any. Whereas I mean that's again, if I just got even a bit of sandpaper on the inside and gently removed, I think about, what's that? That's 3 millimeters. It's an eighth of an inch, maybe a quarter of an inch. That's a quarter of an inch. He says it's nearly half an inch. I think, I don't know. That's an easy one to fix if you just do a little bit of light, or even with even with a nice little Dremel, that kind of thing. There you go, job done. But obviously remove all the modules. But then again, you don't want that, do you? You don't want dust. So it's, we decided, didn't we, that was going to be up there. That's not, like I say, it's easy to do that. But yes, I mean, it's wood, so you can work with it. But I mean, I would suggest, if you encounter anything like this with the wonderful cases by Modular Perfection, but I will feedback that to Robin. So I think that'll be an easy fix. I mean, it is structural, but I think you can move it back a bit because it's got a reasonable amount of stuff at the back. And then, if it actually almost fits to the back plate, then you could probably put some, your own little, banner on the bick. I don't know why I just went Australian then for a minute, but there's nothing wrong with it. No one dislikes it. Hello, Uncle Crime from sunny Maryland. Hello and welcome. That's a Roland boutique-sized hole. It kind of is, isn't it? Actually, it might be. Anyway, that's 44 HP. Yeah, I got nothing. Got nothing that'll fit in there. But I'm not putting that in there because this, as it is phenomenal with my portable rack. So we've got power. Have we got? Yes, everything's got power. Everything's got a light on it, right? Okay, so apart from that, don't say I've not flipping plugged that in either. That's got light. Well, we don't know that because there's no light on it. Why is that not working? Have I not? Oh, what a plonker. We almost have ignitions at the bottom of us. Thank you. Robin. Clumsy, so over-engineer things. Bottom brace could be made narrower. Yes, Robin, thank you for being with us still. But like I said, you can actually move it. You don't have to be that much shallower to get it to the back of the case, which I think, and to be honest, over-engineering this kind of stuff is worthy because I think, we're musicians, right? We're clumsy. So actually, I appreciate that level of engineering in my gear. Certainly a case that holds thousands of pounds worth of stuff, Oh, here we go. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Here we go, here we go, here we... I could have just put the filter in there. No, stop it. Because that's going to go in there, isn't it? Oh, but I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Don't stop me. Now I'm having a good time. Because I'm going to undo all this anyway. I'd just like to get it in.
Oh, I do feel queer.
That was definitely that moment. What am I doing? I'm lost. Yes. I just want you to see that it fits, as well. That's once, because it's the mind, isn't it? We're all like, yeah, but does it fit? He says it's going to fit, but does it fit? I want to see that happening. Again, I've gone a bit New Zealand there, but that's okay as well. I don't mind a bit in New Zealand. I worked in the youth hostels in my late teens and early 20s. And I had Simey. Oh, look, a glowworm. He was great. He was much older than us at the time, still young, but much older. And he was great. And there was a lot of other sort of New Zealanders, North Islanders. Because the South, I can't even remember which way around it was. But anyway, look. I just did that while they were... Anyway. Right. I'm going to break something because I'm an idiot. See, clumsy? Chaos. Clumsy chaos, but... yes. Oh, patch from scratch. Yes, the Wookiee. Let's do this. Let's do this. So, we've got everything. Let's turn that on. I can't... Ah! It's not going to work. Because I can't hear that. I will have to figure out a way. I've gone New Zealand again. Oh. No. There's a cable on the floor. You're just a tart, aren't you? No one can see you there. You do look sexy, though. That's pretty weird to say about my cat, but I just did. There's me. There's me. Right. Okay. Okay, so we should be able to... Oh, no, we shouldn't be able to hear that. Let me just patch something straight in there so that you can get an idea if it actually is anything. So you get... Oh, right. Mm-hmm. No, that doesn't need to patch now. That is output. So, right, where's the mixer? Oh, my goodness. Oh, table.
I breathe.
Yes, we have sound.
I sigh.
Yes.
I meditate. And so I close my eyes.
The mouth noise.
And
that's good. Right. Okay. So that's good. We've got sound, right? So now, let's patch from scratch. So I don't even know if we're going to use the. Let's get the first oscillator going. And so output in there, and if we surely that's just going to make a noise, isn't it? No. Why is that not making? Surely that should just make a noise. It is on. All right. Okay. I'm lost now. Why am I lost? Now this is where you can see that would be super, wouldn't it? Just dead easy. But I haven't got enough cables. So let's go pitch. There we go. Oh, it's not gonna reach. Oh, okay, you get that one then. You have that. You have CV, and you have. Is that bigger? Is that the same size? Is that bigger? Ding dong merrily on high. Okay, so there we go. So, yes, you see that? I love these light up cables. These are from Analog Solutions. If you've got solutions, then you have analog solutions. But the trigger can go into, we're going to do, let's go, where's the input mult? Let's get that out there. Let's get that syncing up. Oh, it's a wasted opportunity. It's going to be a rough patch because again, it's I don't know where the time's gone. Thank you for your kind, here we go, that's long enough. That's definitely long enough. I'm not saying anything. You can, but I'm not. I'm not falling for that old routine. CV. Huh? Oh. Oh, we don't want it going out of 1, do we? We do want it going out of 2. Because this is what I'm saying. We're going to do a little bit of drummage. Drum is channel 1, so it's a shame. Can we do you can do arpeggios, can't we? Yeah. Why is not work? Why is not work? Oh, because I not play this. There's a tail. wonder what that was. Literally, no, he sat there, and I just look at this. Hang on, his tail's totally gone now, but you can see. I might move that a little bit so you get a bit more of. Oh, there he is. I mean, I could put me there, but I mean, ultimately, you're not really going to see what I'm doing. But I suppose you can. This might be a good thing. All right, okay. Trigger. But like this, the point of this module here is that all this cabling goes to the back, and then you just patch out from here, and that is so ruddy good. I'm so excited for that. This is the tidy case because everything's tidy. I'm not doing it justice. Justice, the Justice League of cases. Right, let's go. Oh, screwdriver. Let's go, trigger. This is too big. I need something smaller, but not too much smaller. Medium size, please. I'll take a medium. You got that in the medium? Yes, I have. We're going to use just 2, because again, I think I'm running out of cables. Trigger, that's the bass drum and snare, I think. As you can put it into that one, which is the hi-hat. If my memory serves me correctly, and if I'm going to do hi-hat, then that's always going to be on 4. Oh, I don't know. Let's just do 1 and 2. Okay, so we've got drums. We've got an oscillator. We've got 2 oscillators. No, we've got 1 oscillator. 2? Yeah, we have. All right. Okay. Let us now continue. Right. See how tidy that is? You can't really see it there. Okay, we're going to go for this one. But that's what this module does. Which, I mean, I guess I could have, and I've left it, purposely left it out so that I could patch it. But I don't know. Let's scrunch that back in. Right, what have we got? That's that one. So let's patch the audio pathway. So we're going to go out to there. Then this is going to go out. Let's put that in there. Oh. Oh. What's that? What? Oh, I'm a lunatic. I need some really tiny cables as well. Don't forget, you should visit synthcables.com for your cables. VCA. Oh, great. That's not... Why is that? It's on. It's up. It's on. It's up. It's all around. Why am I not getting any sound? Looping though, isn't it? Oh, I'm an idiot. It's looping because it's an arpeggio. If you didn't spot that, deliberate. Right, okay, let's do the drums, because that kind of feels like it needs... Ooh, tension's building. Left, out. Ah, oh, ah, oh, ah. Oh, I need the red cable. Where did I use it? Oh, yeah, okay, it's fine. I kind of almost want to move this along, really. That can go there now. Yeah. And oh, it's again. It just it's a bit dirty, isn't it? Again, you can probably right. Moustache is itchy. That's one. why we're not getting any sound out of that. That's weird. Oh, is it because they're off? Yep. Oh, it's trig. That doesn't. Oh, it does sound a bit. It sounds a bit. Why does that sound? Did I? That's definitely. That's got signal. Oh, it's in there. It's just very quiet. I'm just going to do some. That's weird. Oh, it's a cable issue. Why is? That's weird. Don't understand why that would do that. Let's just go mono because we just want. Oh. Right, got to rid him. Sounds quite nice, doesn't it? I'm missing any questions, by the way. So, right, is Dreadbox filter connected to the output module? The filter is the output module. It's a mixture. It was obviously it was a pitch of the oscillator was too high. Right, now let's get the effect in. Right, now the great thing about this mixer is you've got to send and return. So send 1. Let's return that. Return to sender. Is it under the yellow cable? No. It sounds like it's on its own. Right, so if I now send I think the thing is, it's modular is plate spinning, right? So how many plates do you want to spin at any one time? Let's go for one more. I realise I haven't got a white noise on this. Oh, okay. One voice. Come on. Why shouldn't we? Let's do some. I'm now going to modulate the filter. Axis modular flow. Do you want to stick the link back in, Steve? We'll put that up there again so you can actually just avail yourself of 20% off. I mean, who wouldn't want this? Synth the Potamus asks if I was one. Well, do you know what? Actually, yes. When I plugged in I unplugged and plugged in whilst it was turned on, the modules I did. That was really stupid. Was it the ataxia? I thought that would do it. That's not actually doing anything, is it? Is that actually modulating the? No. Oh. No. Why? Oh, that's low blood sugar. Why did I just do that? What is, like, again, this is why it's come out, because I'm confused as to what is what. Thank you. Let's go. Alright, how do you like that? This overdrive really easily, which is quite nice, but I don't want that. So you got a nice little drum, little rhythmic drum thing. You got that little. Hopefully that doesn't seem to be going left and right though. So yeah, any of the Axis modular, I'm going to use actually this plug in. Let's switch it up from nostalgia to the LK delay. You too can have this LK delay. Instant. Forbidden Planet. Right. Of course, I mean, we could go with the low pass at the end of it. That would be good, wouldn't it? So again, you know, modular is just a little. I need a little cable, a little one. Room for a little one. So that's now filtering the output of the delay. You can also modulate the let's go, the inverted. There it is. Now I could. LK delay, guys. Can't really see it. I am riding this. And yeah, if you're joining us now, you're not sure. Hey, thank you, Tony Tomes. But yeah, now in the chat, pinned Modular Perfection, handcrafted, beautifully made cabinet furniture for your modular furniture. Beautiful. Axis Modular. How about that? Living it. Living that dream. Hey, my Logify. Yeah. My Logify Axis Modular does a really small case. It comes for the opposite end of the scale, really. This is portable. This is something you would have in your studio. But equally, I guess because it's got the tidy aspect that you can type. I mean, that is just so. For me, it lives there in that space because it has to, right? Anyway, let's just do another voice, and then we'll end it because we've been on the air 1 hour and 40. This is supposed to be a quick and dirty stream, but to be honest, when you're building a rack, you've got to take your time, right? Right. Okay. What's going on there? Oh, it's... Voice 3? Oh, it's not. Oh, I suppose because the gate is going in. That's what's doing it. So I think. Yeah. Okay. What we're going to do here is we're going to do something different. We're going to take a drum voice and we're going to trigger everything. There you go. So we need a gate. Oh, it's too short. It's not long enough. Don't say it. Don't say it. Say it in your heads. They're all tiny. Just need something a little bit longer. There we go. So just to prove the point, it's going to take Platts out on its own to the supermarket. It's not big enough. It is. Oh, that is too small as well. I've got a lot of these sizes. I just need something a little bit longer. There you go. Perfect. He says, yes. No. Just needs to be. Why on earth do I not have the next size up? I'm missing. Remember, guys, synthcables.com. Synthcables.co.uk, actually, you'll find. Get yourself some longer cables. This is a synth cable one. Beautiful, and it lights as well. Fancy. Fancy. He's got them fancy cables. You got the fancy cables. Right, stop that for a minute. Sounds like... So that's just the sound of plants. Is it going into the effects? Right. Okay, right. Oh, that's my blood sugar saying, "Eat something, boy." Where did I hide my biscuits? Let's take a pause. Home-baked digestive biscuits with fresh Shropshire blue cheese. You can have them too. So you see, it doesn't need a VCA. We are going to. It'll be a bit dirty here. I'm going to modulate that. Come on. So, like, you can't really see it, can you? Because even if I go into the camera above and put me back in the... So, I've now got triggering the patch, triggering the envelope. You see, you can't really see it. It's a bit... See, if these cables weren't in the way, because they'd be longer. They'd be longer. Right. Just a D. So it's looping. Or single. But because I'm... Why it's bringing the other voices. Mutes, you see. And again, inline effects. Why not? Let's do that. Oh, got clouds. What am I doing? Right, clouds is really unpredictable though. I love that about it. There goes that bass sound though, right? What's the volume like? It seems quite quiet. Erica Synth modules, yes, the Pico drums. They're here. Brilliant. Pico Drum 2, which is the digital one. Is that what you were saying? This needs a part 3. It flipping does, doesn't it? Do you know what it needs? It kind of needs a synth at bedtime. I think we've got sound. But it's not very loud. I don't know why that's not very loud. Maybe it's because I just whacked it in a... Maybe it was fine without the... Maybe I should just do this. I think I need to whack up the old master. Okay, sorry guys. Hey, Robert, sir. Hey, Bert. Good to see you. Hey, Kent. You really are put off by all of this. He's caught with the cable. He's in full dog mode. No. Now he's going to big cat mode. Are you going to literally just stand on this now? What are you going to do for us? What are you going to do for us? He's going to literally... has much more space at the table. He's a little bit... Oh, you've improved that, have you? As I said, this is a channel run by cats. Yes, Marky, you have indeed. Jackson Jamie Jam. Jammy Jam. Jackson Jammy Jam. Yes, SVT 4001. Yes, indeed. Right. How are you even doing that? Right, I think we end it there. Thank you very much for joining us this impromptu Friday evening for a nearly 2 hour stream to finish off the part 1 of filling my rack. And I haven't quite filled my rack because I've got space here. So, modular makers out there, you got 44 HP. What are you going to give me? The cheek of this man. Now I have got promises of modules, but I just need to figure out now, for this particular project, what do I need to fill there? It's another voice, isn't it? It would give me voice number 3. So I've got voice 1, voice 2, voice 3, and then the drums, and then all the... Yeah, I think that's perfect. I think actually, Robin, if you're still in the track, you've done a perfect job of giving us exactly what we need for the KeyStep Pro. Isn't that right, Jackson? Yeah? Yeah? Jack, look at that face. Look at that face. So I think it's a great combination. And I think this, when it's round the back, and I've got enough cables, remember synthcables.co.uk for your cable, let's whack that in there. If I got that, what's there now? We've got 3 things. So fill your rack with Axis Modular, 20% off discount. Oh, here we go. Low blood sugar. Cable it up with synth cables. Here we go, let's replace that. And of course, you've got the beautiful case to fill it up. So what a trio of joy. But yeah, so Rides in the Storm. I think I might be talking to you, Uwe, about Uwe. Is that right, Uwe? Uwe. UWE, University of the West of England. That's what that means to me. But I think it's a glorious German name, and I think it's Uwe is the correct pronunciation. If I'm wrong and you're in the chat and you're German, I'm butchering that language, tell me. Anyway, Fill My Rack Part 2. let's do part 3. But I think a cat step version, yeah, always, Robin, always room for the cat. Yeah, so, yeah, wonderful. Look how gorgeous it looks. I mean, it just looks a thing to behold. That's going to be now back in the rack over there, back on the table over there. And I'm going to have to set up a camera. I think is this going to be, can I do this live? Will it actually work? No, it's not going to work because it's not coming on. Oh, anyway. I'm going to have to sort my blood sugar out, aren't I? Because I feel a little bit wobbly bob. But yeah, thanks for joining us this impromptu part 2. There won't be a World of Synths this Wednesday because I will be at a gig listening to a Finnish? Icelandic power rock kind of vintagey called Vintage Caravan. And I'll be rocking out to No Synths. It'll be a hashtag No Synth Network. But I might just stream a little bit from there just because I could, but it might be weird. Temperoboto, part 3. There will be a part 3, but it might be delayed because I'm going to get something here. Pittsburgh Modular, and we're going to do the West Coast on the east side. Oh, that is it! And the East Coast on the west side. West side, East Coast. East side, West Coast. I'm mad. Mad. So tell you mad. Anyway, don't forget to like the stream if you already have done already. We've nearly been at 2 hours. It's going to be one of the longest streams, but definitely worthwhile digging in for this beautiful case. 395 notes without power supply. I mean, it's ridiculously affordable. You need to buy one of these. And this is a 70 watt power supply, which is filtered and unfiltered, which for this case is it's quiet. I mean, this thing is noisy. So using the filtered side, which is going to be down there in it because I'm going to swap it around, using the or maybe I'll put it over. Oh, I don't know what I'm going to do now. Don't know which way around I'm going to do it. There's more. So part 3 we'll have, we'll figure it out. Yeah. I definitely need more sugar. Right, guys, thank you very much for watching this evening. Don't forget to drop a like in it. If you're watching this after the event and you've seen part 2 and you go, why have you done that? Comments. Comment on it. But yes, Andy Synchrotron tomorrow at 10 a.m. UK time. Get up. Do your laundry? Do your cleaning? Do all that kind of stuff. Vert, sorry, any new modules? Any you are looking to acquire? Yeah, I want to go Buchla. So that's I know you joined us fairly. You weren't at the beginning. This is my West Coast East side, and I got my East Coast West side, and I got the mutable in the middle with some stuff thrown in there. But yeah, I think this is going to change a little bit because of the depth issues that I've got here. So deeper modules, like the low pass filter. But I like that there actually. That's that kind of with the effects. Maybe you need a white noise generator. That's anything, and I might move. But yeah, I'm going to fiddle things around a bit because there's got a little bit of a proud moment here on the west side. But I mean, I might be able to deal with that in a different way. We'll just see. You just putting your neck on the cable. I made that cable. I did. That's mine. I made that. Kent said about cables, and I went, yeah, I can make cables too. Oh, you can't see me. Sorry. I can make cables too. So I made this cable to go from this into, whatever. And I got it going into the mixer over there. But anyway, look, love you all. You've been a fantastic audience tonight. Thank you for joining me. So many of you joining me this evening in an unusual time slot for GetJervis. Usually this show would be on a Wednesday, but like I said, I'm not going to be doing one this Wednesday. Sunday, jamming in Jim Jams, which is tomorrow night, 10 p.m. UK. I hope to be in a situation in North Wales, up a mountain, maybe outside on a patio tartane. Doing it in my job. Well, I'll be in a lot of layers because it's freezing up there, and we are up into the mountains of Glencairriog. And if anybody knows Glencairriog, they will know It is cold up there, but it is absolutely there's going to be so many stars. Unfortunately, because I'll be using phones, you probably won't see them. But oh my word, I might try and... No, I can't. I can't do it. Oh, I can use a laptop. No, come on. Anyway, so remember, guys, be good to yourselves and each other. Keep fiddling with those sliders, and I'll catch you around. I'll be there tomorrow morning doing my laundry, doing my tidying up, and getting my bags picked and putting things in the car ready to go and take it up the motorway. Be good. Love you all. Should we do more of this? We just do a little bit of this to sort of play out. Little bit of... Isn't that nice? What a beautiful... No matter how long you've trained, lean into all the way.